Now you can hear me. I knew you couldn't hear me before.
Grinding in the background.
You can grind. Hey, Yoris, XX7. What's going on? Best stream. Unfortunately, what you can't see is what I can see here, right here, is all the stats, and I can tell you I'm dropping about 20% of my frames. So it's not looking good. Steph is in the background.
Yeah, in pajamas.
Wearing pajamas. Whatever. Super low key today. Yesterday I got really stressed out and freaked out about not doing a great stream. And I've got to just chill out about it because, you know, it's in the hands of the gods. I'm dropping 10% of my frames here. What can I do? Nothing. So I'm just going to make a beautiful keyboard that I've been wanting to make for a long time. That's kind of the plan. So I got all the stuff in. Oh, I switched to the action cam by mistake there. Here we are on the overhead. I don't know if anybody saw yesterday. I got a new coaster, an I Heart New York coaster. Like, how cool is that? Okay, let's move this out of the way for 1 second. The stuff from GON. I managed to edit 2 videos to upload this week, so that means there will be more content next Saturday, which is cool. I've still got lots more to do that I haven't done yet. A couple more cool videos, a couple more less cool videos, more functional. And I created the, you know, the countdown timer? It's not a cheesy coaster, it's beautiful. You know the countdown timer that I've got at the start of this? I created one for Raspberry Pi as well. So I'm going to do, that's me getting ready to do a Raspberry Pi stream for y'all. Well, not really for y'all, because you guys are more mechanical keyboard dudes. This is my first time ever opening a big box from GON, and it's from Korea. And first thing you see, hey Sakiran, as Sirikane, hey dude, welcome back from yesterday. Yesterday's stream kind of sucked pretty bad, so I appreciate you coming back to check out another one. Hopefully today's won't suck as bad as yesterday's did. Okay, I know you guys don't care at all. You're just like, you came here for the keyboard stuff, but okay. There's a couple things you guys need to know about this. Okay, the first thing is this is an ad for Samsung's new ultra high def TV. What is amazing about this ad in particular is that I worked on this brief. I actually made ads for the ultra high definition 4K Samsung TV when I worked at my last agency. So to see one actually from Korea is insane. That's insane. Okay, so what did they do in the end? I can't read the copy. I'm sure it's super funny. But this is like a picture of, what is it, steak? Steak, asparagus. I thought it was on an ironing board, but it's not. It's just on some stand. And this dude is just sat on the, oh, he sat on the edge of his couch. That's pretty bad. It's that's pretty bad. I mean, I'm lucky I didn't make this one. That's pretty shitty. So let's just check the other side here. I assume this is lottery numbers and other lottery things. CEO, CFO. I don't know what they are. I don't know. We could use Google Translate, but Gab is in wherever yours is. He's in the Netherlands. That's amazing. I nearly called it Holland then for a second, and then I remembered that I'm talking to people who actually know what that is. More Korean stuff. No other good ads. I'm just checking if there's any good ads in here. I mean, I actually worked on that Samsung UHD. For us, it was all about like reality. You couldn't tell real from not real. There, he's looking at a steak. Okay, I think we're down to the meat here. This is everything that I ordered from GON. There and there. That's just more newspaper, but the size of the box may be useful. First thing I got from GON is these. Check it out. It's switch pullers. I don't so much need that for today's project, but I will need it for an upcoming project. So, nice one. And then this is the moment we've all been waiting for. The unboxing of the GON Nerd. Such a cool name, actually, GON Nerd. It's like gone wild. Speaking of which, did you guys see that post on our mechanical keyboards earlier? Why would he do that to his girlfriend? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you will soon, because you go to our mechanical keyboards and you'll see all the craziness. So this is the, I mean, I'm looking at it for the first time myself. It's beautiful. It's like it's a beautiful thing. It is actually beautiful. He's done a really nice job here. White PCB. There's like a little grid on it, which is cool. Let me go to the action cam. Do you see the grid? It's like very faint, but very cool. This is the GON Custom PCB TKL version 2.0. I thought that this was going to be a It says remove when installing. Do you guys know why I'm supposed to remove that? I don't know why I'm supposed to remove it. I don't really. I thought it was going to be that he was going to have made a USB out of it. Obviously not. I have removed it. There it is. So it's this way, up. All right. Next thing to do, I guess, is to just move this out of the way. Sorry, guys. Pete, read chat. RIP. Dear God, why? Bluetooth TKL. What? What? Pete, don't take it off. It says remove when installing. Oh no. Remove when installing FB. Is that what you're saying? I was supposed to have not removed it, but only have removed it when I was installing that thing. Oh. So if I pooch the board already, it'll be fine. Yeah, who cares? There's no connector here. There's nothing. It's just a bit of wafer. It's just a bit of wafer, guys. Whatever. What am I doing? Switching back to the overhead. I don't really need to undo this before I... In fact, why am I doing it? I can put a couple of these in. What I didn't do is I didn't notice which way this goes in. So it's LEDs at the bottom. LEDs at the bottom. Yep. Oh, and I didn't check because these have stems on them. Does the board take PCB stems or not? Didn't check. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to put these 4 in and then we'll have a look. Did you create a fire back there, Steph?
No, I'm trying to dry the grinder out so I can make you some decaf. You have to wash it. But it seems to have some tiny bubbles of water.
Yeah, I know that the stems are big on the Zealios. It doesn't matter. I'm only putting 3 or 4 in. Well, actually, I've put in 4 and I'm not putting more in. And then I'll make sure the PCB fits and it's in all the right corners and all that. And then I'll continue on. Yeah, if they don't fit, I'll clip all the stems. Which is a pain in the butt, but I'm willing to do it. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. This guy's a super weird one. No. Oh, guys, how brutal is this? I can't get this screw out. Oh, why is it that everything I frigging do in this stream is always busted? No, it's completely gone now. Oh, it's stripped, don't worry. What?
It's working.
Cool. What should I do, Steph? Look. I mean, I don't need this out, but now I've stripped it.
Well, I'll leave it be.
Yeah, okay. I'll just leave it be. Oh, I nearly made the most common mistake there is to make when making when putting a board together, just because I got so fixated and focused on that thing. What I need to do first is put my stabilizers on. Those are PCBs. These are the right ones. Oh, they're both PCBs because this actually needs. Is that right? This is supposed to be. Sorry, they're plate mounted. Is that right? That is plate mounted for show. So I don't need to put a plate mounted one on until later. I can do that later then. Or do I need to put it on from underneath? Oh, I might need to put it on from underneath. Steph, honestly, you couldn't be making more noise back there, so I wouldn't worry about it. Can I clip the stems on a plate mount? Anybody know? Probably, right? Do you guys want action cam here? I'm just trimming these little legs off. That one shot into my hair. SS Lego, hey, welcome to the show. Thanks.
You're
Yeah.
gonna put little snippets
In it, yes. Can you grab? That's them telling me my stream is down again.
Oh, I'm not watching, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know why, guys. It's all good at this end. I was gone for like 30 seconds, according to some of you guys.
Are you back?
I never left. But I can tell you that the number of dropped frames that I had at the bottom of the screen is reset.
Maybe got to be too many and gave up.
I said, what the hell? I changed, after yesterday, I've changed my YouTube server. Okay. I'm just going to flip this over and install these. Just make sure I can install them. Hey, yours. I just got your PM. But you know what's weird is I've had this card installed since the first day that I got the machine. It's just that my videos are lagged by 2 to 3 weeks behind when I actually do it, because I gotta edit them and I've gotta do all that stuff. So um, I have never run a stream on this machine without this card in it. So it's not the card. I appreciate your trying to help me troubleshoot, but unfortunately that's not the cause. And when you lube these things, I happen to have some lube right here. Steffi, honey, can I have a toothpick? Thank you. So what I'm going to do here is just lube this guy here, just by squirting some lube in there. Here, I'll action cam it just so you guys can see where the lube is. Do you see it? Then what you do, you poke this like you're meant to. And then when you snap this puppy in, it'll be lubed. Sorry, I'm kind of doing this off camera, but not really. Here, I'll go back to the overhead so you guys can see what I'm up to. I'm pretty sure that has to be installed underneath the board. Yeah. No, that's not right. Those can be fussy. Yes, they can. I'm just gonna have a quick look on the internet. Thanks, honey. Thank you all for your generous coffee donations this week, by the way. Really do appreciate that. It's very kind of you guys.
We've been able to buy decaf coffee for the evenings.
Yeah. Did you guys catch that? We've been able to buy decaf coffee for these streams.
Evening streams.
Evening streams. It's absolutely true.
And we're almost all the way through our dead man's reach. It's been very yummy.
It has been very yummy. So that's the correct way that it's supposed to go. So put it in. All right. Next. Oh, sorry, not the camera. Grab the wrong one that wasn't lubricated. This one's lubricated. see if I can't go even a little bit quicker on the next one. Let's action cam the shit out of this. What is Steph cooking tonight?
Triple pork mazman with roasted garlic and pea tips.
Did you guys catch that?
Yeah. Oh, you're doing that.
Sorry, I'll only be another second though.
Overhead, and I can do a shot of.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm doing a blue apron thing.
Cool. Is that what you wanted to know?
I'm gonna need to have like a GoPro on my head so I can switch to my camera view.
Oh my god, that's the best idea I've ever heard.
So I can cook while you're doing that, and then they can.
Oh my god. Steph, why aren't we doing that?
Because we don't have a GoPro. What are you doing?
You can make that happen, man.
What?
He said coffee money, all the coffee money should go to Steph's GoPro.
Yeah, we can do that. That's quite a few coffees, but. So what is spontaneous water boiling called?
Spontaneous water boiling.
Yeah, like the water in the pot at the back stops boiling and then bubbles up like a minute and boils and then stops boiling. Even though the heat's still on. Like it's not boiling right now, but it was 2 seconds ago. And I haven't turned the heat off. And see now it's boiling again.
No idea.
That's a bit freaky.
And you think that there's a phenomenon named for it?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully these guys will use their Google and get you an answer.
I don't have Google near me, so. And Alexa sure doesn't know much at all.
It's me, Paul. Actually, it's me, Pete. Hey, Paul, it's you, Paul. His name is It's Me, Paul. Yes, I clipped the stabs. Yeah, you can see. You can see if we cut to the action cam. They are. You see that? They're clipped. And I've just lubed the corners. And because you're tuning in late, I also stripped this screw. Wait a sec. It's me, Paul. I was about to say, I don't know if I know any Pauls. No, I do. I know one Paul. It's the one Outlander.
Hey, Paul.
Okay. Now that those are all in, let me just grab my toothpick wherever I stuck it. It's me, Paul, or Paul, says, hey guys, it's the first time I've been able to tune into the live stream. Did you get that case custom? Yes, I did. It's the Waffle PC custom case. I had bought it hoping to put it together with my, thank you, Phantom and Teensy, but the plate doesn't fit, so I ordered a GON, which is what I'm up to now. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to whack a bunch more switches in since it fit so cleanly earlier. I just want to create a bit of resistance in there so that I can flip it over and kind of finish it off. Now, if you've watched the videos, I don't know why his name is escaping me, Jack Humbert's videos, you'll know that you shouldn't do what I'm about to do. You shouldn't put all the switches in and then add the PCB. And it was LEDs at the bottom. Let's see if I can do it now. Let's just have a quick squeeze. Yeah. Well, I think that the best thing to do. I think the best thing to do is going to be to solder this down. What do you guys think? The compass maker, yeah, it was a group buy from Waffle PC. Why did those go through so far and those ones not go through so far? I'm sorry for doing it off camera. I'll just be 1 second. The compass maker, were you the guy that came by asking about a TKL plate not long ago? Was that you? No, no, it was somebody else who had a double barrel name in the same way that you do, but hey, did you guys know that we started selling Gaterons on one-up keyboards the other day?
Shameless plug.
Yeah, shameless, but it's cool. These aren't the Gaterons that we're selling, but for anybody who's thinking about making a keyboard, I can highly recommend one-up keyboards because the people there are so damn cool. And we just added an option today, which I thought was pretty smart, which is you can buy one extra switch so you can have your space bar have a different spring than all your other switches. That makes sense, right? And that's what happens when somebody who actually builds keyboards decides to sell switches. Oh, thanks, you know. Magic Nate, what's going on, dude? I'm just gonna have a quick look at this. It might be a little bit off screen, but so as big as I am on Gaterons, I gotta say, the Zealios are probably the switch of the moment. And I'm pretty stoked about having these. These are 67 gram Gaterons. 67 gram Zealios, rather. And accompanied with the SA Modern Selectric that I'm going to be putting on here. It should make for a pretty sweet combination. Sorry for tapping the camera just then. Oh. Yeah, Zealios are made by Gateron. And if you're into tactiles, these are where it's at. If you're into clicky, for sure the new greens are pretty cool. And of course, Gateron blues. are smooth and beautiful and clicky. I personally, even though I had Red's plan, Zealios plan for this one, I'm looking forward to making a board with Reds. I think that Zeal Reds are going to be pretty epic. I mean, I think that cherry Reds are probably one of the most underrated switches. Everybody's like, but to go even smoother with them, I'm going to try it anyways. That sounds like something just shipped from eBay. I'm just tightening these switches in, guys. I realize I'm doing it off camera, but Keenan Young, hey, how you going? In fact, you can see Pete's post asking if anyone's got theirs to sell. Here's a little secret, Keenan. I have an extra one. No kidding. No kidding. I'm hoarding them. But if I was gonna buy one today, I would actually go find Rooster R00 Stir. I think it's Coogburn. He's got a group buy on at the moment. Shit, I turned on my soldering iron. I don't intend to use it. He's got a group buy on at the moment for a TKL, but using the Phantom. I've also bought one of those. I mean, I really like just putting boards together. That's fun. But you know, these boards that come pre-soldered, and I don't have the tools to do the SMD stuff, but they just feel like they could use a little extra work to get the board done, you know? And so I'm looking forward to the Phantom for that reason. Because of the TNC, and I know how to program it, and that'll be fun. I don't know how to program this. I understand you have to do it in Windows, and I happen to have a Windows machine, so I can put it together. I didn't have a Windows machine just a couple of weeks ago, so this is new and exciting for me. But does anybody know where I get the software from for the GON PCB? That's something I haven't found out yet. Oh, no wonder that's not going in. It's bent as fuck. That switch wasn't in. So I'll just push it the rest of the way. Yeah, thanks, yours. Thanks, man. You know what? This switch hasn't gone in properly. So, where are those? There they are. Which one was it? It's that guy. Yeah, you can see I bent the leg completely flat, so I'm just straightening it back out here. Oh, I see. There's a little nick just in the end of the leg. Yep, sweet as you like. Oh, I've just knocked the camera again. Can you guys hear the sirens? It's very New York City. Can you hear the sirens? Sample packs of Zealios switches. No, I don't think you can. The only person who would have them is Zeal, and he's not selling them as sample packs. He charges a lot for shipping. So, yeah. I doubt that you'll find those. A little sip of coffee. So the clocks went ahead today here in North America. Are you guys? Did the clocks also go ahead for you in Singapore, Magic Mate? Oh, here, Steph. go on.
There we go.
Talk me through it.
All done. No, it's just dinner. And it looks sort of like the picture.
It does look great, doesn't it? Well, I am, in the grand tradition of this channel, I'm going to have a little quick bite here while I'm still on screen. Hmm. Hmm. That's not bad. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave this on screen for a few minutes. I will be right back. I'm just gonna eat dinner, but you saw it. It won't take me more than a few minutes. I will be right back. I'm gonna put up my.
You can do an AMA while you're eating.
No, I'm gonna put up the be right back. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry.
Hello.
I jumped. The thing with this chair is it rolls away from the desk.
I know our slope apartment.
You know, you kind of need this bar here just so you can wedge yourself towards the table. Excuse me. That was delicious. Thank you, Steph. Excuse me. It worries me when they don't just go straight in like that. Oh, it's going through. So for those of you just tuning in, we're building a TKL plate from Waffle PC, the group buy, with a GON Nerd TKL PCB and Zealios switches. Mr. QFR for 30 bucks. Damn. Imagine 30 bucks and a $35 Frosty Flake. 65 bucks in custom keyboard heaven. Damn. You know, we've only got a few Frosty Flakes left. We've ordered more, but it could be a number of weeks before we get them. We have 3 left, Steph says. I don't know. Should we put like a low stock warning or something on them, or should we just hope that...
I can do that.
That would be cool. I think that would be cool just so people don't. You know, because we might not get more in until June.
No, it'll be earlier than that.
Well, no, it takes them 2 weeks to make it, plus up to 6 weeks for delivery.
But it'll take that long to get them.
Well, Dylan, that's cool. Thanks for stopping by. Very cool of you to hang out with us this evening. I'm just going to push these through again. Cool. Carrying on right along. Spencer, Houston, welcome. Do you pronounce it Houston or Houston? suppose it depends if it's your last name, the street that you live on, or your locality. As in, Alexa, what time is it?
The time's 8:49.
It goes so fast when the clock moves forward. Inna ASB, how you doing? Welcome. Well, getting to the smart end of this build. There we go. Steph, did you put? I think I asked this already. You put the picture up of the clear outsides, right?
Yeah, clear in the carton.
Okay. And did you put sale on the thing?
No, I haven't done that.
Okay.
Oh, the cat's gonna throw up on me.
Oh, nice. Is he gonna throw up?
Just gagged puppies. It's gonna be on me. Is this towel a towel or is there something in it?
What? Yeah, there's
Oh, can we see towel?
there's keycaps in it.
Quickly, just one from anywhere. Just one with the blue over there. Yeah. He's gonna vomit on me. There we go. Now go ahead, bud. Thank you.
Dylan Yost. Sorry guys, Tristan, Colby, I'm just catching up here. This is the GON Nerd PCB TKL. It's a Waffle PC plate, and I'm using Zealios switches and plate mounted stabilizers. And I still have a little bit of coffee left. And Steph is baby talking to the cat in the background. You can probably hear that.
Sorry. I'm trying to decide if he is gonna go.
Yeah, Tristan, this is pretty damn epic, I'll be honest. Dylan says, "Oh, sorry. Are you making a mechanical keyboard?" Yes, I'm making a mechanical keyboard. These are mechanical keyboard switches. I've got keycaps coming out later, and I'm just at the moment dropping the switches onto the PCB. The PCB I bought from GON's Keyboard Works. The plate I bought as part of a group buy on Desk Authority, and the switches I bought from Zeal PC. The USB cable, which I'll be using, is from DIY one from One Up Keyboards. The keycaps I'm going to be using are from Signature Plastics. They're a cool company. And yeah, the total cost of this build is going to be somewhere, it's going to be pretty expensive. It's going to be somewhere probably around the, so let's say, the Zealios switches are $1 a piece, so that's 87 bucks there. Plus shipping, let's call it a clean hundy. The GON PCB is another 100. The plates are, they were 45, I think. The standoffs, the stabilizers, the GON's feet, let's say that's another 100 bucks. Oh no, it's probably not. It's probably all 50 bucks all in. So what am I at? 350? No, 300 so far, plus 100 bucks on the keycaps. Is that right? 350 all in. So 100 for the keycaps, 100 for the board.
So is it your dream board then?
Yeah, it is a dream board. It's a dream for sure. I've been looking forward to putting this together for a very, very long time. and I stripped a screw, which sucks, but I will fix that because it'll bug me. And I bought this keycap set, the Modern Selectric, a long time ago. Wow, why do you want to make your own keyboard instead of buying one from the shop? If you don't mind me asking. I certainly don't mind you asking. I'm very glad that you did ask. I like the ones from the shops, and I have a lot of the ones from the shops. If you were going to go out and buy one, I would recommend you get the Cooler Master QFR or the Quickfire Rapid Storm. That's the suggestion. But the QFR only comes in 4 different types of switches. It doesn't come in a tactile switch. That's a tactile silent switch. So that's one reason. It doesn't come out of the box as a programmable keyboard. So that's another reason. You can make it programmable, which I have done, and you can replace all of the switches in it, which I haven't done. But, you know, to replace all of the switches with tactile switches and to put a PCB into it, you know, and to put new keycaps on it, because the keycaps are disgusting. You're turning it into a $200-300 project anyways. So if you're going to spend $200 to $300, you might as well start from scratch and make exactly the thing that you wanted. And that's what I wanted to do. So that's why I'm building this thing. And it's also why I ask for people to buy me coffees in the About section, because I'm not as rich as it probably seems. I only ask because 360 is a lot of money for a keyboard, almost as much as an Xbox or something. You're absolutely right. But in 3 years, your Xbox will be worth nothing and you won't ever use it. And in 3 years, this keyboard will still exist and it'll still be a fine example of what a great keyboard is and can be. And it doesn't matter if I'm using an Oculus Rift or if I'm using a MacBook Air. If I can plug this thing into it, I probably will. And that's why I'm doing it. But you're right, it is a lot of money. It's not like a cheap thing to do, especially when you don't need to start like this. If I were you, I would just buy a QFR. There's a link in the About section here. There's a link in the About section. They cost like $60. You get an awesome mechanical keyboard. You start to get the feel for it. You start to learn about it and whatever. And then go from there. And then you probably, in a couple months want to either make it programmable with a Frosty Flake, which you can get from oneupkeyboards.com, or you'll buy keycaps, which are also awesome for your project. And then once you got better keycaps and on a better QFR, and then you think, maybe you want to try a different switch, or you think, oh, I could get involved in this group buy and get some plates really cheap or whatever. But no, you're absolutely right. This is not a cheap hobby to have. Unlike a lot of my videos, which are about Raspberry Pis, which can be had for $5. But I will say this, even if you're going to spend $5 to buy a Raspberry Pi, if you're going to do anything on it, you might as well plug in with a beautiful thing like this. And the analogy, and I've spouted this just about every time I do one of these streams, the analogy that was made by the guy who designed the HHKB, I'm very sorry to paraphrase, is that a rider will leave his dead horse in the desert, but he will leave the body of the dead horse in the desert, but will drag out his saddle, because what matters is the interface, not the beast itself. And it's much the same with this. That's why I thought your example of an Xbox was actually a very adept example, because the Xbox, won't last forever. You'll buy another Xbox, the Xbox 2 or whatever, and you'll never think of it again. But the interface, my friend, the way that you connect to your computer, Is it worth $350? I don't know. I can't tell you yet. I haven't finished it. It's a kind of a fun way to spend a Sunday evening hanging out with you guys. Just off camera here, all I'm doing is I'm just going through and just making sure that all the switches are properly pressed in and all that. And they all seem to be. I'm just trying to find some that maybe don't look as pressed in as the other ones. Cool. I'm going to put some of this stuff away here. I even got to use my little my cherry pullers, which is cool. Andrew Cook, my man, welcome to the show. Ryan Riches, hello. Andy Cook, I was just talking about you yesterday. We were listening to an album on Amazon that you, my friend, got from me. Thank you very much for that. Magic Made, I did see the CNC aluminum group buy, but that is being planned for the Nova Touch, and I don't think that it will fit with the QFR. I don't think it will. They actually have plugs in different locations, and one uses a micro, the other uses a. One board is made by Topre, the other board is made by Cooler Master. It would surprise me very much if it fit both, but that's not to say that it's impossible, just that it would surprise me. So Andy, just because you've just joined, this is a GON Nerd TKL on the Waffle PC base with Zealios switches, GON aluminum legs, and brass screws. Key chatter. Sorry, did you disappear while I was talking about the music download and we were chatting about you the other day? Did you miss that? Did you disappear while I was saying all that stuff? Probably. It's always a way.
There's a piece of paper just to the left of my keyboard that has a whole bunch of numbers on it, prices. Long one. No, big long one underneath most stuff. You can see it towards the top side.
It's a double sheet?
Yeah. Can I have that, please?
Why? What's going on?
I'm just going to try and use the specials function on the thing.
Oh, okay. So Steph is mucking with the website. If you're trying to buy your double sheet cable now, you might have a little bit of difficulty, or you could get a really insane deal on one. Completely up to you guys. Okay, well, I guess I'm ready to commit to this old thing. Now I don't have an extractor fan, so I've got to open the door. But opening the